The Galaxy Z Fold 8 apparently receives a bigger battery, display crease improvements, and maybe an S Pen. Samsung's next Galaxy Z Fold 8 is apparently scheduled for another large upgrade cycle, with the device set to both get an overdue battery upgrade while also bringing back S Pen compatibility. The Z Fold 7 was Samsung's first hit foldable in a few years, partly because the gadget was genuinely an advance over earlier generations, and partly because it was playing a massive game of catch-up with the rest of the industry. The device got high plaudits from both critics and users alike, and Samsung has consistently hailed its success. According to Jukanis Reeve, Samsung is likely planning for the Z Fold 8, and it seems powerful as well. Though the popular S Pen was removed from last year's model for the goal of making the device slimmer, but not without customer outrage. There are no other specifics on how Samsung wants to restore this feature, but hopefully this turns out to be genuine. Notably, reports from earlier this year stated Samsung wouldn't bring back the S Pen. Finally, the source also mentions that Samsung will utilize a laser drilling metal plate technology to eliminate the display crease. Apple is reported to be employing comparable tech in its foldable iPhone. Again, the mechanics of how this works are not discussed, but with the display crease still being a point of friction among some users, it's something we're always anxious to see improvements on. The Z Fold 7 is simply too polished, mature, and adaptable for me to think that the box office fate of an enhanced sequel might rest on what will ultimately be a first-gen device with all the accompanying risks and cons. Even if Apple does get the build quality and design of the iPhone Fold perfectly correct from the first attempt, the same is likely to be true for the Z Fold 8. Obviously, I can't guarantee that the latter gadget will outsell the former, because I really doubt that's going to be the case, but I'm very sure there's enough place for both and the Z Flip 8 to prosper. The Z Fold 8 Ultra is reported to be Samsung's most advanced foldable device yet. Following the favorable reaction of the Z Fold 7, the next model is expected to bring major improvements in durability, display quality, and overall usability. Industry insiders predict that Samsung will combine upgraded materials and sophisticated engineering to answer long-standing durability issues, particularly around the foldable hinge and screen. In addition to its physical upgrades, the gadget will undoubtedly offer novel software optimizations to promote multitasking and productivity. As with prior models, the Z Fold 8 Ultra will have robust 5G connectivity, providing flawless performance for streaming, gaming, and remote work. These upgrades show Samsung's commitment to producing a smartphone that matches the demands of modern users while setting new benchmarks for flexible technology. 2. Innovative dual-screen design. One of the most intriguing rumors about the Z Fold 8 Ultra is its likely adoption of a wide-type, foldable design. This unique concept is reported to include dual 18:9 panels that expand into a square-like 18:18 aspect ratio. Such a design might alter how people engage with their gadgets, allowing a seamless transition between smartphone and tablet modes. This arrangement would be particularly appealing to professionals, content creators, and tech aficionados who want adaptable devices for multitasking, media consumption, and creative work. By allowing users to run numerous apps concurrently or enjoy an immersive viewing experience, the Z Fold 8 Ultra could establish a new benchmark for folding smartphones. Samsung's attention on this design illustrates its commitment to serve the different needs of its audience while exploring new possibilities in mobile technology. As 5G technology continues to improve, Samsung is likely to include further more advanced connectivity functions into the Z Fold 8 Ultra. The device will presumably employ the latest innovations in 5G to give quicker download speeds, better streaming, and improved online experiences. This emphasis on connectivity correlates with the rising reliance on mobile devices for remote work, virtual collaboration, and on-the-go productivity. By promoting 5G capabilities, Samsung intends to respond to the needs of a tech-savvy audience that requires reliable and high-speed communication. The Z Fold 8 Ultra's increased 5G performance might potentially open the door for new applications in augmented reality, virtual reality, and other upcoming technologies, further establishing its place as an innovative gadget. The foldable smartphone market is growing increasingly competitive, with major competitors like Apple and Google apparently building their own foldable devices. Apple's anticipated iPhone Fold, for example, is expected to include a 4:3 aspect ratio, marking the company's entry into this expanding category. This increased rivalry is prompting Samsung to innovate further, researching novel designs and advanced features to keep its edge. Samsung's ability to stay ahead of its competition will depend on its skill to predict consumer desires and respond with attractive solutions. By continuously watching market trends and investing in research and development, Samsung is positioning itself to remain a dominant force in the foldable smartphone industry. The Z Fold 8 Ultra represents a major component of this strategy, showcasing the company's drive to innovation and adaptability. One of my pet peeves with all foldable phones is that the folding screens are still brittle and feel like soft plastic. Of course, these screens are plastic, albeit with an underlying layer of ultra-thin glass. Nevertheless, it still irks me after all this time. I doubt we'll see folding screens totally built out of glass in the future, but I'd love to see some of glass's qualities come to foldable displays. This features a firmer feel, greater durability so your fingernail won't harm the screen, less glare, and improved oleophobic coatings. On the positive, the Z Fold 7 employs ultra-thin glass that's 50% thicker than before to boost ruggedness. So it's not like Samsung and others have been standing still. I'd also want to see Samsung eventually deliver crease-free foldable screens. This isn't a significant problem for me compared to the fragility and plastic feel, but it is something people notice when using foldable phones. The good news is that the Z Fold 8 could finally address this issue. The Z Fold 7 boasts a thinner and lighter design, but it also has the same 4,400 mAh battery seen since 2021's Galaxy Z Fold 3. Samsung's rivals offer foldable phones with 5,000 mAh batteries or even more. The Vivo X Fold 5 even carries a 6,000 mAh battery, despite being a tad thicker than the Z Fold 7. Most other foldable manufacturers accomplished similar advances thanks to silicon carbon batteries, so we hope Samsung goes this road or discovers a new way to enhance battery capacity. I'm not asking for a large capacity rise either. Even a 5% to 10% improvement would be appreciated, especially for individuals primarily utilizing the folding screen. I'd also love a major increase in charging wattage after 6 straight generations of 25-watt wired charging. This would be particularly beneficial if Samsung decides to raise the Z Fold 8 battery size. 6. Better secondary cameras. Samsung's new Fold also ups the ante by introducing a 200 megapixels main camera for the first time in a foldable phone. This camera could give amazing low-light photo quality and good cropped zoom, but we have to talk about Samsung's secondary cameras. The Z Fold 7 still employs the same 12 megapixels ultra-wide and 10 megapixels 3x telephoto camera seen on the Z Fold 4. I don't care too much about ultra-wide cameras, although there are reasons to improve the sensor, HEIG, low-light image quality, stabilized video. However, the aging 3x camera doesn't cut it anymore when you're spending roughly $2,000 for a smartphone. The foldable form factor hinders manufacturers from adopting the greatest zoom camera hardware. However, Samsung's rivals illustrate that there are wonderful options in this area. The Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold opts for range over megapixels with its 10.8 megapixels 5x camera, while many Chinese foldables have high-resolution 3x to 4x cameras. Now, regarding Samsung presenting a fresh solution. There's already plenty to appreciate about the Z Fold 7, but I'd be incredibly pleased if Samsung can implement at least some of these enhancements for next year's Z Fold 8. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more tech news. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.